Hello and welcome to Herald TV News Bulletin with me, Valentin Dish. At present, road accidents are on the rise in the state. Almost every day, one dead is reported in accidents. In Herald TV's recent point-counterpoint debate on deaths due to accidents, the Goa Traffic Superintendent of Police spoke on the rising number of road accidents in the state. When asked what his reason was, he said, accidents in Goa are mainly due to negligence, overconfidence and not following the rules. Watch.
Rise in accidents, it's more due to negligence, overconfidence of Goan drivers and riders. There may be other other reasons also, but it's plainly speaking, it is overconfidence. Another thing is in Goa, we have switched on from 2-lane to 4-lane, 6-lane, whatever. Goan drivers, they do not have lane discipline. The slow drivers or riders have to take the extreme left. Here you see they take the right. You take the right only if you have to make a U-turn or you turn the right towards the right where there is a break in the median. In Goa, we see wherever there are medians, we've recommended around, I think, more than 6,000 or so recommendations have gone. Some have been complied with. There are breaks in the median at many places. There was an accident some months ago, one of the accidents during this current year, two-wheeler, rider was there, pillion rider was there. Without showing the indicator, he tried to cross from the left lane through a break in the median without giving any signal. The car which was coming was the Ignis. It had no other opportunity when he suddenly comes across. The pillion rider wasn't wearing a helmet. He too wasn't wearing a helmet. In Goa, we have a notion that helmets are only for police, to avoid police challans. People don't strap. Nowadays, we have started teaching people how to strap the helmets. A number of helmets, like Mr. Roland Martin says, are not ISI marked. These you can get by the roadside. It is for not for the police, but there are other departments, weights and measures and all, who should do checks for these helmets, conduct raids. There are duplicate helmets also. Those, a complaint is required from the manufacturer. Most of the helmets have visors now, the branded ones, which are ISI certified. These helmets do not have. And wearing a helmet without a strap is as good as not wearing a helmet, because the person can sustain a fracture also, spinal fracture, when he falls. I have got statistics of riders. Totally 97 motorcyclists have died. Of this,
which period was this?
January to April.
Okay, we're talking about the current.
Yeah, the current period.
Yes,
97. Of these riders who have died, 34 were with helmet, 46 were without helmet. So 80. Now pillion riders who have died are 17, all without helmet. One incident was that one where the pillion rider fell.
Right.
There was another incident where a son and his mother were going. This is in Walpoi, Satari, Nagargaon. He was fast. He flew over the speed breaker. He had a helmet. She was thrown out. He didn't realize the mother had fallen also. Then he realized because some people informed him. She died 2 days. She was in GMC. She died. Now this is an interior road. So we are covering the highways, MDRs and the interior roads. And as it is, according to MOT suggestions, we are short of manpower also. So we have given, even the Supreme Court Committee on Road Safety has given certain suggestions. We are acting on it.
You're right.
Bureau Report for Herald TV.
The The people of Perne, especially Thue, were promised to give first preference while generating jobs in the upcoming electronic city project at Thue. However, given the present scenario, it appears they will have to be satisfied with the low jobs as there is no sign of providing skills to locals. Today, the people of Perne are waiting for jobs and other benefits, but nothing has been received so far.
The people of Perne, especially Thue, were promised to give first preference while generating jobs in the upcoming electronic city project at Thue. However, the given present scenario, it appears that they have been satisfied with low jobs as there is no sign of providing skills to the locals. The people of Perne are waiting for jobs and other benefits, but nothing has been received so far. Watch.
ॲक्च्युली कशें आसा सेंटर ओपन करपाची गरज ना ऑलरेडी आमचे कडेन ITI आसा तुवें आमच्या ITIन सुद्दां इलेक्ट्रॉनिक सिटीक जे कोर्सीस जाय टॅक्निकल कोर्सीस तशें बरोबर फाल्यां जर प्रोजेक्ट सुरू जालो जाल्यार टॅक्निकल पर्सन आमचे कडेन ते आसचे ना ते मागीर गोंया भायले येतले आनी मागीर आमी म्हणटले की गोंया भायल्यांक नोकऱ्यो मेळटा आमच्या भुरग्यांक ते सेक्युरिटी किंवा हावजकीपिंगचे जॉब्स मेळटले कित्याक ते ताका काय क्वॉलिफिकेशन लागना सो तशें जावंक जायना म्हणून अजून सद्याच तरी आमदारान तेच करपाक जाय ITIन ते कोर्सीस रिलिवंट कोर्सीस आतां सुरू करून आफ्टर 3 years ते भुरगे तयार जातले ते कोर्सीस घेवन आनी ते मागीर ते जॉयन जावंक शकता सो ताका पयली जी तयारी आसता न्ही फर्स्ट ती करपाक जाय आमदार ताका लागून खंयचे टॅक्निकल कोर्सीस जाय ते टॅक्निकल कोर्सीस ITIन हाडपाक जाय नाजाल्यार अशे खुबशे प्रायमरी शाळा सुद्दां बंद जाल्ले आसात आमच्या स्टेटन त्या शाळेन सुद्दां ते कोर्सीस हाडूं येता सगळें करूं येता फक्त प्रोजेक्टाचें इम्पॉर्टन्स पयलीं कळपाक जाय आनी लोकांचो जेन्युइन अनएम्प्लॉयमेंटचे विशय हे दोनूय जर विशय जर एकी कडेन कंबायन जायत जाल्यार आनी जर तळमळ आसा न्ही जाल्यार ते जावंक शकता म्हणून आमी परत एकदां अपील करता आमदाराक की ह्या प्रोजेक्टान लक्ष घाल हो प्रोजेक्टान ती मांद्रे मतदारसंघातली व्हडली चॅलेंज आसा ती चॅलेंज पूर्ण करूं शकता लोकल मेंबर आसा इलेक्ट्रॉनीक सिटी ज्या जाग्यार इलेक्ट्रॉनीक सिटी जाता तो ज्युरिडिक्शन म्हाज्या वॉर्डान येता आनी फाटल्या 15 वर्सां पासून आमी रिप्रेजेंट करता त्या वॉर्डाक सुरवातीक जेन्ना हो प्रोजेक्ट सुरू जाल्लो लक्ष्मीकांत पार्सेकर जेन्ना CM आसले तेंच्यांनी तो प्रोजेक्ट हाडलेलो आनी तेंच्यांनी तेन्ना कॉम्पेन्सेशनचो विशय येयलो जवळ जवळ 6 lakhs जागा तेंच्यांनी डायरेक्ट एक्वायर केली गव्हर्मेंटाक रिवॉर्ड जाल्ली आनी आमकां कॉम्पेन्सेशन दिवंक जालें म्हणून तेन्ना सुद्दां आमी आंदोलन केल्लें की शेतकऱ्यांक तेंचे जे कॅज्यू प्लांटेशन आहा तांकां कॉम्पेन्सेशन दिवपाक जाय कित्याक तेंचो उदरनिर्वाह चलना पूण तेन्ना पासून तो विशय बाद अजूनय कॉम्पेन्सेशन मेळत ना तेच्या उपरांत डायरेक्ट तेंच्यांनी ती जागा रिवॉर्ड जाली गव्हर्मेंटान एक्वायर जाली जवळ जवळ 6 lakhs जागा ₹1 शिवाय एक्वायर केली जाली तेच्या उपरांत प्रोजेक्ट सुरू जालो इंटरनल जे टेंडर्स आसले ते सगळे कंप्लीट जाले पूण मेन जो प्रॉब्लम आसलो कनेक्टिविटी रोड तो अजूनय इनकम्प्लीट आसा तेन्ना हो प्रोजेक्ट जातलो काय ना अशी आमकां शंका दिसता की हो प्रोजेक्ट सद्या अधांतरीत आसा ॲक्च्युली इट वॉज द पेट प्रोजेक्ट ऑफ लक्ष्मीकांत पार्सेकर त्याच्या स्वप्नातलो प्रोजेक्ट आसलो तो पूण अजूनय ते स्वप्नच कशें दिसता कित्याक तो कंप्लीट जातलो काय ना अशी क्वेश्चन मार्क कित्याक तर मेन प्रॉब्लम कनेक्टिविटी रोड आसलो तो इनकम्प्लीट आसा म्हणजे ज्या कनेक्टिविटी रोडांसून जे ट्रॉलीज येतले जो 6 meter 10 meter रोड जाय तो मेन रोड आसा जो पर्यंत कनेक्टिविटी रोड जायना तो पर्यंत प्रोजेक्ट सुरू जावंक शकना कित्याक ते ट्रॉलीजान तांकां जे माल हाडपाक जाय तो प्रॉब्लम आसा ताका लागून कनेक्टिविटी रोड हो खूब इम्पॉर्टंट आसा आयज पर्यंत इनकम्प्लीटूच आसा रिसेंट आमदार आसात MLA कारोलकर तेंच्यांनी इलेक्शना टायमार सुद्दां एश्युरन्स दिलो लोकांक की ह्या प्रोजेक्टांसून आपूण केवळ तुवें गांवांतले न्ही एंटायर मांद्रे मतदारसंघातली एम्प्लॉयमेंट जे आसा अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट मोठी चॅलेंज आसा बेकारीची ती बेकारी ह्या प्रोजेक्टांची सोंपतली आनी हो प्रोजेक्ट जाल्यार उपरांत आपूण बेकारी सोंपयतलो अशें तेणी एश्युरन्स दिल्ले जस्ट 2 दीस बिफोर प्रायर टू विधानसभा इलेक्शन पूण आज 1 वरां जालें तो निवडून येयला तेच्या उपरांत तेणी जे काय करपाक जाय ते स्टेप्स अजून घेवंक ना म्हाका दिसता ताका इंट्रस्ट ताका दिसना आमी ताका अपील करता ह्या माध्यमांतसून की ह्या प्रोजेक्टान तेणी इंट्रस्ट घेवपाचें लक्ष घालपाचें आनी हो प्रोजेक्ट खूब इम्पॉर्टंट आसा कित्याक तर आयज अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट कमी जावपासून वाडलेलो आसा कित्याक आमकां दिसता की मोपा एअरपोर्ट येयल्या उपरांत किंवा आमकां दिसता की मोपा एअरपोर्ट येयल्या उपरांत किंवा आयुश हॉस्पिटल जाल्या उपरांत किंवा तुज्यातले जे सेकंड फेज IDC सेंटूर सारके कंपनी येयल्या मोठे कंपनी त्या हितूनसून अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट सोंपतलो अशें दिसता पूण तशें कांयच जायना सेंटुरानूय अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट मेळूंक ना आयुश हॉस्पिटलान ना आनी एअरपोर्ट येदो व्हडलो इंटरनॅशनल प्रकल्पानूय मांद्रे मतदारसंघातल्या लोकांक भुरग्यांक एम्प्लॉयमेंट मेळूंक ना तेन्ना तो क्वेश्चन अजूनय अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट कसो दिल्लो आनी वयल्यान वाडलो तो ताका सो आमकां अशें दिसता की हो प्रोजेक्ट जर जाय जाल्यार अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट सोंप
Asmita Polji for Herald TV.
On Sunday morning, the Margar municipality dump yard near the Margar bus stand caught fire. A team of firefighters rushed to the spot and doused the fire.
Margar municipality dump yard near the Margar KTC bus stand catches fire. A team of firefighters rushed to the spot and doused the fire. Now the Margar Municipal Council's focus is waste handling is at Sonsoro, more so after waste management site came under the High Court scanner. The waste dump near the KTC bus stand, which has taken a sharp and shape of a mini Sonsoro, seemed not to be the priority of the civic body. Once again, this dump was on fire, which resulted in causing a lot of inconvenience to the locals as well as the visitors of this Margar city. Aditya Bidre for Herald TV.
The Congress has won the Karnataka Assembly elections by the biggest vote share and seats after whooping 34 years. Today in our special series of Street Voices, Team Herald spoke to several people across the state to know what they feel and why they think the Congress party won in Karnataka.
We leave no stone unturned to get to the concerns of the people and the issues they want to raise. It's your voice on your platform, Herald TV.
हॅलो फ्रेंड, शंकर पोलजी आमच्या गोंया खातीर कर्नाटकान काँग्रेस येयली, बरी गजाल. 5-5 वर्सांनी सत्ता बदल जावपाकूच जावो. खंयच्या एका पार्टीक सत्तेचेर परत परत हाडप म्हटल्यार बरें न्हू, कळ्ळें तुका. मत मारता मागीर तांकां. आतां गोंयान जल्लोशान सारके काँग्रेस कार्यकर्त्यांनी सेलेब्रेट केले. म्हाका हें दिसलें कितें सांग, आमची म्हादई वाचयली म्हणून. आयज जेन्ना काँग्रेस कर्नाटकान येयल्या, आमचो गोंयकारांचो पयलो डिमांड, खंयचेय पार्टी तुमी रुलिंगान येवं, आमकां पडोवन गेल्लेलें ना. आमकां गोंय वाचलेलें जाय, आमचें पर्यावरण वाचलेलें जाय, कितें, आनी आमचें उदक आमकां जाय, आमची म्हादई आमकां जाय. आयज जे गोंयचे काँग्रेसीचे लोक आहात, तेंची आयज ही ड्युटी जाता की तेंच्यांनी कर्नाटका कडेन, तेंच्यांनी कित्याक सांग, तुमी नाचतात न्हू आतां रस्त्याचेर फ्लॅग बीन घेवन नाचतात न्हू तुमी. सो इट इज युअर ड्युटी की तुमी कर्नाटकान वचून तेंचे जे लिडर्स आहात तांकां कन्विन्स करून म्हादई आमकां गोंयान डायवर्ट जावपाक जाय. म्हादई आमची गोंयान जी तेंच्यांनी कर्नाटकान डायवर्ट केल्या ती गोंयान जावपाक जाय. आनी जे थंयसर ते डॅम कितें कितें बारीक बारीक बांदूंक सोदतात आनी तेंच्यांनी आतां काम जें चालू केलां तें काम बंद जावपाक जाय. ही रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी गोंयच्या काँग्रेस कार्यकर्त्यांची आनी लिडरांची. सत्ता कोणायची येवं तें आमकां फरक पडना, आमची म्हादई आमकां जाय, कळ्ळें तुका. आयज कर्नाटकान आमचेर सारको विस्वासघात केला आनी अन्याय केला आमचेर. आनी हो अन्याय आयज काँग्रेसीच्या लिडरांनी आमकां न्याय दिवपाची गरज आसा, जो अन्याय आमचेर जाला ते. कित्याक सांग, पयलीं थंय BJP आसलेली, त्या टायमार अमित शान स्टेटमेंट केल्लेलें की आमी म्हादई तांकां दिली म्हणून. आनी काँग्रेस तेन्ना आमकां आश्वासन दिताले की आमी आमची म्हादई वाचयतले म्हणून. सो आयज ती तुमची ड्युटी पयलीं करा आनी मागीर जल्लोश करा. खऱ्या अर्थान पळोवंक वचत जाल्यार इलेक्शनाचो जल्लोश गोंयान करून कांयच फायदो ना. कित्याक जाणा, आमी दुख्खान आसा, आमी म्हादईच्या दुख्खान आसा. कितें एक्टिविस्ट म्हणनाका, NGOs म्हणनाका, गोंयचे लोक म्हणनाका, कितें म्हादई वाचोवपाक तळमळटात सारके. पार्टी तुमचे रुलिंगान खंयच्या दुसऱ्या स्टेटींनी येयले म्हणून हांगा नाचो नाका. ज्या दिसा म्हादई वाचयतले आनी म्हादई वाचतली आनी आमकां गोंयकारांक उदक मेळटलें, त्या दिसा जाय तशें नाचा, कशेंय नाचा, आमकां कांयच पडोवन गेल्लेलें ना. आमच्या पर्यावरणा वांगडा आमी खेळोंक दिवचें ना, कितें, आनी आमचें उदीक आमी कोणा वांगडा शेअर करचें ना. गोंय हें माणकुली स्टेट आनी आमच्या भुरग्यांक फुडें उदीक जाय, कळ्ळें तुका. तुमचे तमाशे आमी पळोवन खूब घेतले सारके तुमचे पार्ट्यांचे. आयज गोंयान कितें चल्लां तें आमी पळयता, कळ्ळें तुका. अक्षरशा लोकांक भिकेक लायल्या तरी तुमी तांकांच सपोर्ट करता.
Prasad Polji for Herald TV.
Francis Xavier Cardozo from Moscone in Concoli died of grievous injuries when he was knocked down by a speeding scooterist.
Francisco Xavier Cardozo from Cuncolim died in grievous injuries when he was knocked down by a speeding scooterist here. Police stated that the alleged accused, Sushant Belib, aged 22, rode his scooter in a rash and negligent manner and knocked down 68-year-old Cardozo near the Chari garage at Cuncolim, where later he was crossing the road. PSI Kavita Rawat, based on a complaint, registered an offence against Belib from Kepe under section 279-304 of the IPC for causing the death of the pedestrian. Police states that Cardozo fell on the road and sustained head injuries after he was hit by a bike and was shifted to the Goa Medical College and Hospital in Mapulim, where he passed away while undergoing treatment. It's a Herald TV Bureau report.
An Indian Navy first response patrol boat that was on its way to the dry dock at Old Goa suffered a rudder failure at the mouth of the Mandavi River and has run aground. However, as per sources, there was no loss of life reported. The naval authorities have successfully worked on the plan and refloated the boat and towed it to the dry dock.
An Indian Navy FRP boat that was on its way to a dry dock at Old Goa suffered a rudder failure at the mouth of River Mandavi and went round aground. However, as per sources, there was no loss to life reported, and the naval authorities have successfully worked on a plan and refloated the boat and towed it to the dry dock. Shagun Gowde for Herald TV.
It was Clifford Miranda, former Indian football star and now present coach of Odisha Football Club, who helped them climb the Hero Super Club cliff. Clifford Miranda, who became the first Indian coach to win a major trophy for a Hero Indian Super League club, was very quick to transfer all the credit to his players. In our sports show, Sports Talkies, Clifford said, "This victory is all down to the players. It would not have been possible without them," he said. The way they responded to the tactics was simply fantastic. They just did everything that we asked of them. Even in the final, where we asked them to change the way they play with just one day of training, it was just amazing how they responded and came up with the goods. Watch.
But it all depends on the players and the way how they want to acquire that knowledge, acquire that information, and whether they can transform that information into results on the pitch. You know, it's always the players who play. We can only guide them in a certain way. But
you are very humble, I must say. You are very humble because under the old coach who was there, they didn't perform so well, so creditably like you have done. You almost produced a miracle.
Like I said, I don't play football. It's the players who play football, and it depends. We as coaches depends on the players for results. You know, of course we can guide them and we can show them a plan, but the success of the plan depends on the players.
Yeah, but then if there was a good catalyst, I mean a chemical reaction for Zazalari, oxygen produced Zazalari, a catalyst Galpazayo. That catalyst accelerates the reaction. You have been an accelerator.
Yeah, but sometimes it it decelerates as well. You know, it can have negative this. But like I said, yeah, I did help them. We did help them. Me and my coaching staff did help the players to realize the potential, to realize their potential of what they can achieve and what this particular tournament can mean to them and for the club. And I'm glad and I'm so happy that they accepted, they realized the moment, and we could achieve something worthwhile for everyone, for the club, for the fans, for the players, and for me as well.
Proud moment for all of us, like especially Coach Clifford. He has been extremely well because he always motivated everyone. It's not easy for an Indian coach to hang up, coordinate with a professional team, but he managed it because he's not less than a foreigner. And for me, he's always been supportive and he always been there for me, and that's the reason I've been in Odisha, and he believed in me. And I was with FC Goa. I didn't get game time this year, but then I had to make a move and I played under him. And when I went there, I felt a bit different, strange, but he was there to support me. And finally in the Super
But
Cup,
you also have been shining for Odisha.
yeah, it's like yeah, I've been
As a midfielder, quite a responsibility, heavy duty job that you have, and you have performed superbly well.
yeah, it's the belief, you know, when you get the belief from the coaches, the management, the staff that they show towards the player, it's easy for the player to perform well. You get that freedom to perform, and he has shown that freedom in me. Like, he told me to just play my game, and I've been playing, and I know it's been a huge moment for me, like to play this Super Cup, because I played all the matches, and I know I could have done better, but I'm doing it, so it's been a pleasure.
Story by Clinton D'Souza for Herald TV.
Don Bosco Oratory Fatorda beat Dramapur Sports Club 3-0 in the finals of the 25th Holy Cross Sports Club football tournament in memory of Albert J. Fernandez at Wadel Mall in Kakoda.
Don Bosco Trifatota beat Dramapur SC 3-0 in the finals of the 25th Holy Cross Sports Club football tournament in memory of Albert J. Fernandez at Wadley Mall in Kakoda. Don Bosco shot into the lead in the 22nd minute through Joel. They consolidated a lead through Anselm Furtado. Silencio scored Oratory third goal in the 57th minute. PWD Minister Nilesh Cabral was the chief guest. Jasmine Braganza, chairperson of Kurchure Kakora Municipal Council, was a guest of honor. Caetano Fernandez, GFA President, Anthony Pango, GFA Senior Vice President, Siddharth Desai, ZP Kurchure, Nelson Colasso of ATK Mohan Bagan, Rima Fernandez, Varun Kucharkar, Anthony were among the other dignitaries for this final clash. It's Ignacio Narona for Herald TV.
The annual feast of St. Anna Chapel Solva in Raya will be celebrated on the 21st of May at Raya.
This is Ignacio Norona reporting for Herald TV.
That's all we have in today's news bulletin. For more news and alerts, please follow us on Twitter at @OHeraldoGoa and also subscribe to our YouTube channel at Herald TV. Thank you and keep watching Herald TV.